So my name is Vititow. I'm here at Texas A&M University, and I graduated from Sulphur Springs High School. So growing up in Hopkins County, it was a real small town type of vibe, and everyone knows everybody, and you grow up, everyone's got your back, and I loved it. I wouldn't want to do it anywhere else. That's why I came here, because it felt like a small town almost, compared to a big university. So I went to Central, or back then it was Kids Central, a little private school, and I had my mom as my kindergarten teacher. I ended up swapping over to going to elementary school through Sulphur Springs in first grade, and then ever since then I've just been gone to Sulphur Springs. We've always gone to the beach every year ever since I was a little kid, growing up with all of my family and friends, and it's just been something I've always loved. So my dad grew up showing red Brahmas as a kid, showed them all through high school, middle school, and then I decided I want to start showing them when I was a kid, so we got a few and we raised some, and now we got our own herd. So we've always been coming here for probably, I'd say, since 2017, showing red Brahma cattle at our state Brahma show in Bryan, and every time we'd come here, I loved it. It felt like you were just like going to the next town over, but you're not. It's so big, it has so much stuff to offer, and I don't know, it just feels like I know everyone. I know everywhere around here. I know it like the back of my hand now. And I realized I've got all my cattle to help back me up, and I realized that they're kind of an asset to me. And I realized, I need to go to a place a college that's real specially heavily in ag, and that's what A&M started on. Right Star was a big help to pay for college. I started the first day it came out. There was a lot of things that added up all in the process of filling out all the application and essay and letters of recommendation and all your transcripts. And I remember writing about how I was a small town kid, or just regular, your dad's a contractor, your mom's a school teacher, and I'm dyslexic, and the kid raises cattle. Anything's possible. So I get a call from my ag teacher, or I wasn't at school that day. I was helping. Apparently, I remember me and my dad we had a call that we had some cows were out on the interstate or on our county road or something, and I get a call from my ag teacher. He said, "Hey, are you not at school?" I said, "No, we got cows out." He said, "Well, Mr. Driver's looking for you." I said, "All right, I guess I'll go up to the high school and see what he needs." He said, "Yeah, you need to go up there." So I tell Dad, and he's like, "All right, we got everything put up. Let's go ahead and go up there." So I pull up the parking lot. I walk in the building. I go in the office, and I remember Mr. Driver kind of put me off, and I was like, "Oh, I'll figure it out, whatever." So he comes back in there and says, "All right, come here, come to the library. I got to show you something." Go in there, and then that's where y'all are all at. I can't believe it. I was one of the ones that got it. It was breathtaking. It reminded me to always give back to my community. There's always people that are willing to need help. So I'd say, I don't know, 5-10 years maybe. I know right back when I get back out of high school, one thing I always loved was showing cattle. And I could see myself maybe another scholarship for one of the kids that graduated senior, or sponsored belt buckles for kids, or anything. I know it took me several years to graduate, or to always earn my first belt buckle, and it always frustrated me because I'd win something big and I'd get a metal ear tag or something. I always was aggravating. So I see myself either giving back with either sponsoring some belt buckles, or giving some seniors some sponsorship or scholarships, or anything. I feel like anything will help.